His acting in that was horrible, so I get that he don't want that to be mentioned on his IMDb, child, because I wouldn't want that to be mentioned. It was horrible acting. I ain't never seen her act that bad. It was horrible. Top 3 worst Mark Wahlberg movies. People probably don't even know about it. Probably why they switched the name, child. He like erased that from people's memory. Men in Black it. Okay, welcome. I literally just did a whole Adam Sandler thing. Like, took way longer than I thought because I didn't know. I knew it was a lot of Adam Sandler movies, but I didn't know, child. So, and I actually looked it up. I wasn't on my memory. So I'm going to do Mark Wahlberg movies. Let's see. This one actually should be short. I said that last time. Dang. It's going to be long. I'm going to try to talk fast. These people got too many dang movies. I'm going to do a top 3 at the end. I already think this is going to be easier than the Adam Sandler one, I think, to do a top 3. Ted, I was good. Ted 1 and 2, great. It's like, I think I recently heard something about that is a reason why they got a bear. I think they said it was supposed to be two men, but they got a bear so it could be less, it could appear to be less vulgar or something. Try, don't quote me on that. I can't remember what they said, but obviously Ted is really good. It's really funny. It's like so adult, but it's also kiddie because it's a teddy bear. I guess that was the point, maybe what they were trying to do. It's like highly inappropriate, but it's a teddy bear. It's like for adults, but it's still about somebody that was a kid that's now an adult that wished for it. So it's still a pretty strange concept, but very funny. That his Boston accent or whatever accent he's doing, I don't like that. I don't like when Mark Wahlberg be doing accents. Don't like it. Love Mark Wahlberg as an actor, especially like in the 90s. But that accent stuff, I don't like it. And mind you, I don't know if he actually have an accent or not, but whatever the accent he did in Ted, and it's another movie that he do a strong accent in, I do not like it. Shooter is one of my favorites. Shooter, where they was trying to frame him to have assassinated. I don't think it was the president. It was somebody next to the president, I think. Try, don't quote me. And he had to basically fight to prove his innocence. And I love movies like that. He had to fight to prove his innocence. And end up getting, well, child, let me not ruin the end for y'all. I'm about to tell y'all what happened. Child, spoiler alert, he ended up basically getting revenge, child, and all this other stuff. Y'all figure it out. But Shooter is one of them ones. Shooters is a good one. Like, I even want to like watching Shooter today. And Shooter was so good. I think they ended up doing I don't know if this Shooter with Mark Wahlberg is a remake, but I know they ended up doing like a series or something. I didn't watch it, but they ended up doing a series on it. So that's how you knew it was good. Fear. Growing up, Fear was one of my favorite movies. It's him dating this girl. Wait, what was the girl name? Reese Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon was the girl. And Phoebe from Charm is in it too. It's Reese Witherspoon's friend. Fear is basically, he a bad boy, quote unquote. He's dating this girl, this goody two shoes girl. That's what they try to basically that goody two shoes girl, and he's crazy, and the crazy starts to show. Yeah, that's a good movie. I had that movie, I think, on DVD. That's a good movie. What my family member had engaged in. That's good. Fear is one of them ones. Fear is really good. Even to this day, it's good. Four Brothers is one of them ones. Four Brothers with Tyrese, Andre 3000, and I don't know the other white dude. It's almost like a Taken. It's not like a Taken, but you got that type of feel. Four adopted brothers. Their mother, Terrence Howard was in it too. Their mother gets killed, and then they go on a journey trying to figure it out. And Mark Wahlberg, like, just say dynamic. I love all of their dynamic, like brothers. Like, they wasn't obviously blood, but they were obviously brothers. Just their whole dynamic. Even at the end, him beating up the dude, like everything about that movie, I love that. That's a good movie. They actually really did that. Like, all their chemistry was really great. I don't know, they should have had a 2. I don't know what they would have did for 2, but there should have been a 2 to that. That would have been good. Daddy's Home has 1 and 2, maybe even 3. Child, I don't know. Daddy's Home is good. There ain't nothing to write about. It's him and Will Ferrell. It's good. I mean, I've seen when they keep putting them out, I keep watching them, so obviously it's not bad. I don't know if there's nothing really to discuss other than it's just a good movie. The Other Guys, it's also with him and Will Ferrell. I like this movie. It's kind of stupid too, but it's also funny. Like, they're both basically cops, and people don't respect either one of them because he shot, I don't know if it was Derek Jeter, he shot somebody that was like an athlete, and he got ostracized from the police department, and nobody took Will Ferrell seriously because I don't know if he was in the office, he didn't go out on the field or what, but they ended up being partners or whatever. And even Rock was in there too, and then Rock, and I can't remember whoever his partner was, they jumped off the cliff. That was just so weird. I don't know. They started the movie with basically them jumping off the cliff. They just ran and jumped off the cliff like it was an action movie. Although it is a movie, but in the movie, they clearly thought they was in a movie. But the thing I always quote from this movie, I might put it in here, I don't know, but the thing I always quote for this movie is like, "Bye, Sheila." He's like, oh, maybe he don't see me. Will Ferrell's character was like, he kept saying "bye, Sheila" to, I think her name is Eva Mendes. That was Will Ferrell's wife, because he was like a ladies' man, and Mark Wahlberg couldn't understand why all the women liked him because he was like this nerdy dude. "Bye, Sheila." He kept ignoring Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell just kept saying stuff to him. He was like, "Bye, Sheila." "Bye, Sheila." That was so funny to me for some reason. I always laugh. That scene always makes me laugh.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, Sheila.
Bye, Terry.
Bye, Sheila. I'll never forget tonight. Bye, Terry. All right, now, whatever. Go inside. Bye, Sheila.
Bye.
See you, Terry. Bye, Sheila. I don't know if you heard me. Bye, Terry. Bye, Sheila.
Italian Job. I didn't know at the time I watched it, but it's a remake. And then the Kevin Hart movie just came out. It felt like a Italian Job type film. I wish they would have had a two. I kept it. Italian Job, they kept making it seem like they wanted a two. It's gonna have a two. It's with the dude from Can't Help or Hardly Wait, the dude that was trying to be hip and Can't Help or Hardly Wait. Napster. He said he admitted Napster. Most Def was in it. What is dude? To be in all the action movies, and he got a cul-de-sac. What is his name? I can't think of his name right now. I do know his name. I don't know why I can't think of it, but with the dude from Beekeeper. I haven't seen Beekeeper, but that's the first movie I can think of that he was in. Mechanic. Charlize Theron is in it. I just looked down at the picture and saw her. Charlize Theron is in it. Yeah, that's a good movie. Where basically they was committing heists, and then one of the dudes that was did the heist with them ended up shooting one of the older dudes, and it was going to end up being his last job, and that was like Mark Wahlberg's mentor. So they end up plotting to end up stealing all the gold back from him that he stole. Because he thought they was dead, because they all fell in the water. It was cold, and they was shooting in the water, so he thought they was dead, but clearly they wasn't. So they went on a whole journey to get him back, and it should have been a two. Like that movie, or just one of the movies that can be be a remake, because that one was a remake. Like I said, I didn't know it was a remake at the time, but it was a remake. So that's one of the movies that you can remake again, and it'll still be good. So they can remake Italian Job, and it'll still be perfectly fine. Contraband is also a really good movie. It's about him basically having to smuggle things across this cruise because his wife's brother got into trouble, so he's trying to get money for him. And yeah, that was a really good movie. It's not better than Shooter, but it's like that type of vibe. But Shooter is the better of the two. Lovely Bones is good, but it's very like dramatic. I don't really like stuff like that. I know a lot of people, especially women, like kind of like what do we call it? Crime docs and stuff like that. It's like kind of that vibe. I don't really like stuff like that, although I do love Lifetime, but I don't really typically like stuff like that. So Lovely Bones, it was good. I wouldn't watch it again because it's just too much. Like I think this dude ended up like basically kidnapping her, which is my Wahlberg's daughter. I don't think they ever found out it was him. I don't believe. It was just too much. Like it was too much. I don't know. It's one of his more dramatic roles in movies. It ain't for me. It was a good movie, but it's not something that I would personally constantly watch. The Big Hit. Fear and The Big Hit growing up was my two movies. The Big Hit. What year was that? 98. The Big Hit. I remember every time we used to visit my family, they used to have that movie and I used to want to watch it. Like that was my movie. You can't tell me nothing. That was my movie. It's basically them. They were hitmans. Him and these other people were hitmans, but Mark Wahlberg's character was his pushover. So he would let them take the money. He'd be like, say Mark Wahlberg to kill the person that he's supposed to kill, and the other dude be like, no, I shot him. He had shot him after he already dead. And be like, well, then he'll argue with Mark Wahlberg for a little bit. Then Mark Wahlberg, okay, you're right. You can take the money. Then his girl was controlling him. Her family came to stay over. She was controlling him. It was a lot going on. The movie was a lot, but it was good. That's a good movie right there. Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes. That came out in 2001. Planet of the Apes is good. There's have been so many Planet Apes before that, and so many Planet of the Apes after that. But that was the first Planet of the Apes I have seen. Really good. Like I like the concept of that movie was really good. Him basically got stranded in this world that he didn't know, because he was in driving the plane or on the plane, and they crashed there. So he got basically placed in this another universe type thing, where it was apes, which was just a really good concept, a really good movie. Yeah, it was a really good movie. I don't know anything to say about that. This is one of his worst ones that I've seen. And this wasn't recent. Like I said, his recent ones aren't great, but Pain and Gain. Actually, that is based on a real story, but the actual story of it is stupid. It's just stupid. Just everything about it is dumb. I hate that movie. I don't like that movie. It's stupid. And The Rock is in it too. It's stupid. But also it's based on a real story. And that story is stupid. So I don't like it. Uncharted. It's with him and the dude that's from Spider-Man. I feel like I've seen Uncharted, but for some reason ain't nothing clicking for me. So we're gonna move on. Actually, I say it's gonna be easier to choose the top three than easier to choose the top three for my Wahlberg and Adam Sandler, but that's a lie because I'm looking at these movies and I'm recalling other movies, and that's a lie. Okay, so Boogie Nights. I don't know why they got this picture for a poster of Boogie Nights. You can't even tell that was. If I wasn't on Mark Wahlberg, I would have knew that was the movie he was in. I feel like he didn't like it. I don't know if he was naked, because I don't know if I seen the full complete version or the one on TV. They take out certain stuff. So I don't know if he was completely naked in it, or there was a lot of nudity. There was a lot of stuff going on. It was very like Playboy-ish type deal, Playboy Mansion-ish type movie. I don't love the movie, but I don't hate it either. If it's on, I probably wouldn't click on it. So I don't remember this. I think that's one of the ones he don't like the most out of all the movies that he did. Don't quote me, but I think I've heard that somewhere. Lone Survivor. I don't know if I've seen Lone Survivor. And ones I know I haven't seen, I'm skipping. But Lone Survivor, I don't tend to like army type movies. So I don't know. If I've seen it or not. I've seen Spencer Confidential. I think that was on Netflix. I only saw it once though. So it's like, I feel like newer movies, especially if it's on Netflix, you're not going back to them. It's not like it. Maybe if it's on TV, they play it on TV, but stuff that be on Netflix, they don't be playing on TV. So it's like stuff like that. I only see it one time. So I remember liking it, but I can't remember much else about it. Like I said, I liked it, but I don't remember, because it's not like these other things like Fear and Four Brothers and stuff like that I've seen multiple times. Because obviously when you were younger, when streaming services, and they played it a lot on TV. Until you might have had the DVD or whatever, or VHS or whatever it was, maybe. Patriots Day. I don't know if I've seen Patriots Day. I'm pretty sure. What year was it? 2000. I've seen it. I just don't remember, but I've seen it. This was the year that I didn't like what he was doing, because Deepwater Horizon, I can't really explain the movie to y'all. Like basically they was like on a ship or something, and something happened, and they trying to. I hate stuff that just be on the water. Like I do like Titanic, but like stuff that just be on the water and you gotta. I don't like that. They just like, ooh, you gotta shave the ship. It's only so much you can do. It's only so much movement you can do. It just really gets stagnant to me. So there's that. Two Guns. That's Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington. But like Mark Wahlberg's being set up by somebody. He was in like the army. I keep saying army. I don't know if it's army, Navy, Marines. I don't know which one it was. But he was in the army. And Denzel Washington was a cop, and basically they had to work together. Like they didn't know they can trust each other. They had to work together though. He's a gambler too, but just based on his picture, I'm not recalling. Sorry. Infinite, I feel like it's something with time. Like I said, these recent movies, I only seen once, so I'm not recalling Infinite. Like I said, I do think I liked it. I do like sci-fi type movies. I feel like it was like a sci-fi type movie. I did watch The Fire, but I didn't watch it so long. I remember it being cool, but it's one of the ones that came out back in the day that I remember the least. Like, I literally can barely remember it. Mile 22, can't think what that is, so sorry. Lead Time was with him and Kevin Hart. That came out in 2022. Like I said, it was good, but it was on Netflix, so I only saw it once. Basically, I think they were friends. They hadn't seen each other in a long time, then they linked back up. I don't know if Mark Wahlberg is the best alongside comedians. Like, it's okay, but it's like him and Will Ferrell, like, that movie was okay, but I don't know if he's the best. Like, Ice Cube is great alongside comedians, but I don't know if Mark Wahlberg is the best. Like, it's not bad, but it ain't like, ooh, can't see what comedian he's going up against next. Like, the movie was good, but yeah, I mean, there wasn't nothing to write home about. X Pain, I feel like it was kind of like a sci-fi-ish movie, but I don't know. I don't have much to say about it either, because some of these movies, I'm just kind of drawing a blank, not gonna lie. All the Money in the World, I feel like I didn't see that. I saw it recently, not like in the past year or two, but I saw it recently. I guess it came out in 2017, so maybe I just thought I was behind, but I remember it being good, but it was like, I don't like old base movies either. It's like based on a prior time, like before days. So I don't really typically love stuff like that, but it was a cool movie. Date Night was really good. Date Night is with the dude from 40-Year-Old Virgin, and stuff he introduced was good and funny. Lead on the Night I did see, but I can't recall that either. I don't know why I can't. All these movies is kind of running together for me. I can't recall. There was a Spencer Confidential too. See, these movies not sticking in my head because, oh, maybe it's about to come out because they don't got no date. I about to say it's a 2. This stuff really not memorable, but yeah, I think it's about to come out then. I know he got a movie with Halle Berry that's to come out. I'm gonna watch that. Okay, so you don't realize these people have these many movies. I might stop doing like movies of people. I'm gonna do one more, I think. But I'm gonna do one with Eddie Murphy, but Eddie Murphy gonna come out way before this one because Beverly Hills coming out, and I haven't seen it, so I'm about to watch it. So just give me a date, probably pretty much when I record this, it's probably gonna be put out a while from now. But top 3 Mark Wahlberg movies. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna look at the same. At the top of my head, even before looking at this, I would have probably said The Big Hit, Fear, and Shooter. That's what I would have said prior to looking at the list. But let me look. Okay, I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna do Shooter. It's not in any particular order. I'm gonna do Shooter, Fear. I don't know if I'm gonna do Four Brothers or Italian Job. Man, that is hard. I booted out The Big Hit. So Shooter, Fear, Four Brothers, or Shooter, Fear, Italian Job. For me personally, I would do Shooter, Four Brothers, Fear. But if somebody was like, they wanted to give them 3 Mark Wahlberg movies to watch, I think I would do Shooter, Fear, Italian Job. But for me, it would be Four Brothers, Fear, Shooter. Mark Wahlberg has this other movie. I didn't see it on the list. Maybe he want to forget it existed. I think it was his first movie. I think it was called like The Substitute. You know how sometimes they be changing movies? One name was The Substitute and one name was whatever the teacher name. And it was literally very bad. His acting in that was horrible, so I get that he don't want that to be mentioned on his IMDb, child, because I wouldn't want that to be mentioned. It was horrible acting. I ain't never seen her act that bad. It was horrible. Top 3 worst Mark Wahlberg movies. People probably don't even know about it. Probably why they switched the name, child. He like erased that from people's memory. Men in Black it. It's kind of a stupid concept, but I think they ended up picking a teacher or something and tried to hide it or something. I don't know. It was horrible. I don't even know how I stumbled across it, but it was bad. Cause I think at that time I wanted to see all my Wahlberg movies. Like I said, I'm beyond that now because he putting out too much stuff, and the stuff he put out lately I don't love. I think it's because probably maybe he doing passion projects or something. I don't know, but I don't like this. And he been doing a lot of true stories or based off original stories, which don't typically tend to be good, or they tend to be super dramatic, and I don't really like it. Okay, bye.